All right, guys, you're on.
Listen, guys, happy Monday. We're here.
Christy, that might be your best mug I've ever seen.
Main character energy. This is it right here. One of my girlfriends got me this.
Yeah, I like that.
You know what?
Of all the things you've had, that might be my favorite.
This might be true to
Yeah.
fact right here.
Yeah, main character energy.
Listen, you know I like to be a superstar in
What's
my own
the other
head
alternative?
most of the
Being
time.
an NPC? Being a non-player character? Is that the... You're just a mindless
Not
drone
me.
roaming around the world?
Sometimes people might want me to be that.
Oh, yeah, I promise you people want me to be that a lot. Yeah.
Happy Monday.
We look dark as heck here.
Yeah, we look tan.
For a
I
guy who
like it.
sat on
Good
his
job,
couch for
Jeff.
like 20 hours this weekend, this is great filtering here.
Yeah, you guys look like you
Listen,
got a suntan.
I like to look tan. I like to look skinny. I like the lights take away some of
Yeah.
the wrinkles. Let's go.
This is the way we're going to have to do it from now on. Just straight, we're going to look like, what was the Jersey Shore people? We're just going to look like the Jersey Shore people from here on out.
Yes.
Just
let's
tan
do
as
this.
hell.
Tan as hell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So,
Listen, it's been a few weeks since we've been out here.
yeah, Jeff went and took a vacation on us. What the heck, man?
know.
Jeez.
It wasn't really a vacation, but yeah, I'm back.
Listen, anything that's not at work, we document as
Yeah,
a vacation.
It's called a vacation.
I do know what you mean, though. Like, there's how many times do we take time off and it's not for fun? It's out of necessity or other things.
90% of the time.
90% of the
probably.
time, yeah.
Like you get one real vacation out of a 12-month.
And I don't know about you, but
Window.
about half of my time off, I have to, like, double dip. I'm like, well, I have to be here for this thing, so I'll actually try and do this thing that's fun. Or
Yeah.
and
Well, let's just be honest. Our world sports has consumed it since, I don't know, 15 years we're in it now.
well, Benjamin's
My life is
18,
based
so
around
I'm about
sports.
18 years into mine. So,
Mhm.
yeah. And
Yeah.
then I think I've directly coached him since he was like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen,
Crazy.
times are changing. you
Need some
know?
tissues?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I was
Don't
talking.
get me
I was talking
started.
to somebody about it, and they were like, "Wait till we graduate. You're going to be a baby." I'm like, "No, that's not going to be an issue." But like, if he actually comes back and gets to play this year, I'll probably cry like a baby.
He's going to get to come back. It's all
Yeah.
going to work out. Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah. Well.
We're going to manifest this.
Yeah, we'll just manifest bones repairing.
Yes.
If you
Hey,
listen,
he's young,
don't
he's
tell the medical
strong.
industry if you can manifest bone repair. We've been wasting
be
a
so
lot of
mad at
money.
us.
Yeah, a lot of money. So
Listen, remember this day before the end of
if
season.
you
he
haven't
will
been
be on the
manifesting
field.
this whole time, I'm
You're
gonna
going
be
to be
pissed.
mad.
What have you been doing this
You
whole
better
time?
get on your game, Christy.
All you manifestors could go ahead and repair all these broken children. That'd be
Let's
great.
go.
I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
We need some help over
Yeah.
here.
Oh yeah. So
Looks like all our local teams are doing pretty well, though. They're all winning some games.
yeah, no,
Let's go.
it's been a lot of fun. You know, I take no credit at all, but football in this area is probably as good as it's ever been.
I would
Like
agree.
we have almost, I think, all competitive teams. The youth teams, which there's 3 of them now, are all playing good football, and like you got to look at that as an investment. You know, whatever football you're doing, you're really developing people. Like every one of
Yeah.
those kids has only been playing for a couple years at best, and they're all doing well. They're all kind of growing it, and
Yeah.
it's super
Well,
fun.
we know, and we're seeing as you get into baseball and football, which is our 2 sports, that these travel teams and these kids experiencing these games very young, it's building these programs in high school.
Yeah,
We're watching it. We're
absolutely.
seeing it. Needles, River Valley.
Very
Mojave,
fun. We
Willow.
are. I don't think I'm sure we shared it, but it might be old on the old Facebook. But we are back up and running with Athlete of the Week, 100%.
We are.
We were out at Malk. We've done River Valley, Mojave. I have gotten some submission from Needles, but I haven't heard anything from Laughlin yet this year.
Laughlin, where you
I got a couple
at?
swim nominations. Golf. It's starting to heat up. It's
So
getting
listen,
exciting.
Parents, you have control in the fact that you could encourage and remind your coaches, hey, submit names. Like those coaches have
Yeah.
to submit the names. Then it goes from there to the paper, who then makes ultimate decisions in between a board. So remind your coaches to submit your players.
I think I literally posted that on my Facebook earlier.
Well, I always feel like everybody blames like Shane. How come so and so?
Put me on the list. Blame me for what else is
It
new.
seems to be your season of blaming.
It's my season of blaming. Just blame me for whatever.
blame Shane.
What else you guys got? Give it to me here. Whatever. So
Listen, it's life is crazy. We're getting out of summer, thank goodness, right into fall, so that's
Yeah.
really nice. A lot of haunted houses coming up.
Which we enjoyed cool weather for about 2 days, and it's back up to like 107, 108 this week. So
Yeah, I do love
it was fun while it
the
lasted.
crisp mornings and crisp evenings.
Yeah, absolutely. So when I drive to the gym in the morning, it's chilly,
Yeah.
and when I drive back, I can put the windows down, like a straight up old man living the dream, windows down.
Listen, that's how
What I
I've
call
been
old music playing, from my era.
from your era.
Yeah. So
All
but,
the old stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, roll your windows down. Enjoy it. We get stuck sometimes.
We
don't
do
enjoy
have
it.
not the prettiest of backgrounds here, but
Sell us your car.
we have been just buying so many cars from people. We can't get enough. Sell us your car. I don't know who doesn't need their car, but if you have a situation comes up where maybe you have an extra car in the family or you're downsizing or whatever that is, swing in, see John Wilson, see Anthony, which we affectionately call the dog,
The dog.
and sell us your car. We'll give you a bid, we'll give you a check, sometimes same day, depending on where our paperwork is at that day. But yeah, you don't have to necessarily. I always hear people say, "Oh, I'm going to sell it on Marketplace," and I just think, have you ever bid on Marketplace? It is a war zone.
It's a pain in the
You're going to get
butt,
8
too.
scammers to every real person.
Listen, you could let us give you an offer. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work.
And
you
then
know?
what drives me crazy about Marketplace is, which we understand, everything's too expensive these days, right? That's
Yeah.
just what it is. Chicken nuggets are expensive, so are cars. I don't know what to tell you.
You're so right.
But you go to Marketplace, and they have like a 300,000-mile Duramax. Or like, I need 30 grand for it. I know what I have. And you're like, bro, you're crazy.
Like it's, yeah, 250,000 miles.
Yeah. So I don't know who's actually paying those prices. If you catch somebody like that,
Don't do it.
good job. But we'll give you more than fair market value. We're super competitive. We're fast. We're easy. And then you don't have to deal with weird scammers or Nigerian princes
Or someone saying they're going to meet you somewhere and they don't.
yeah. Bring a cashier's check and $8,000 transportation fees. Like, whatever, dude.
Yeah, no, not happening.
Yep. Anyway, so I know we're jumping around, Jeff, but while we're on the subject of Finley business, do you have a deal of the week?
I do. Hold
Let's-
on. We'll get that out of the
Let's
way.
deal of the week out of the way, and
All
then
right.
we got a million community events that I know Christy wants to talk about.
Listen.
And I'm going to sit here and my eyes are going to like roll back in a haze of
It's that
it's too
time.
much. It's too much. I'm going to sit home and watch football.
Just going to say, eat pizza,
right.
watch football.
Here we go, guys. It's our deal of the week.
Oh.
This is a 2022
Yes.
Jeep Gladiator Sport.
Look
Now,
at
this is a
that.
Willys edition. This thing's nice, gloss black. I
Does
didn't
that
see.
mean it's like old
Look at
timey?
look at that. Oh,
Willys?
engine's immaculate. You
Clean.
could eat off it. It's a very nice Jeep, guys. It's down here at the Finley Used Car Center in Fort Mojave. It's available right now, sitting on the lot. Come on down, take it for a test drive. You'll probably buy it. It's
I
really
want
cool.
It. That's cute.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a Willys edition. It's nice.
You guys know I'm not a Jeep fan.
I know, we
But
know.
they are
But
so
they're so
fun.
fun.
They're fun.
We
Yeah.
know.
Like
Okay.
Jeeps are so fun. You know, you take the top off, you go out in the desert. Yeah, but I'm a large fella and I like to be comfortable, and I don't fit so good.
That's
so
ultimately what had us get rid of ours. I mean, it's just we need
It's
the big,
super
we need
fun.
the 4-door.
Yep.
You know, the 2 little
when they say it's a
doors,
Jeep
small.
thing, they mean it. So if it's a Jeep thing for you, come check it out. We should do a video with someone eating off the engine when we say that.
Yeah.
Really,
That'd be
funny.
hilarious.
Or just ducking the
Yeah,
Jeeps
duck 'em.
because you know when you duck them, that's pretty. It's
Yeah.
exciting.
So as a former Jeep owner, what is the ducking?
You just appreciate each other and you duck them, and you know it gets you the Jeep wave. Like Jeepers are
It's a
different
Jeep thing,
people.
Shane.
You wave.
You don't get it.
Duck
You don't
each
wave
other.
to normal people?
No.
No.
Rude.
No.
Rude.
When I first started driving the Jeep, I was like, "Why is everybody waving at me?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm being an unfriendly Jeeper."
Unfriendly Jeeper.
Yeah, and then when you get a duck on your window,
Someone out there's got to know what the like origin of that is. That like a when you're passing on the trail thing, or is it like
Oh, it probably does have
what?
something to do with that.
What is? I want to know.
How did ducks get involved?
Why are
Yeah,
we ducking
I mean,
Jeeps? Why are you waving? Is it like the slug bug thing of Jeeps?
It's like, look,
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
is
I want
how
answers.
many fights were happened in the back of a back seat with the kids slug bugging each other?
It's because
Oh,
they
yeah.
lied. They didn't really see anything. They just wanted
They
to
just want
hit
to
me.
slug you.
I
They're
don't know why he's
liars.
hitting me. It was a slug
Yeah.
bug. You're lying.
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
many
So,
times.
Christy, what do you got in your community events?
Oh,
Are you
So
gonna are you
listen.
gonna need are you gonna
Are
need
you
an air
ready?
break or something here in
Yeah.
the
Okay,
middle?
let's start. Can we start
Like
with the
Ace
Desert
Ventura,
Shore
you take a deep breath. You're
School?
like,
Yes. Okay, so this was super impressive. So the community put on a huge community park cleanup. Desert Star showed up at the Mojave Valley Fort Mojave Park. I mean, this is their
Who took
group
this picture?
of kids. I don't know.
They're fired.
But
Listen,
this
we
is
got to
their-
bring that down. We got to center these kids. Are we staring at the ground? Are we staring at the kids? What are we doing here?
Oh boy.
Listen, Mr. Critiquer over here.
Listen, it's what I
Anyways,
do.
The most impressive thing was that
I can't see any smiling
these
faces.
I know. These kids were out here.
They're there. They're
These
there.
Oh,
kids were
okay.
out here and they were pulling trees bigger than them, laughing and having a good time, and it was pretty. I mean, dancing. It really struck my heart.
Is that the high school, middle school, both?
It is the Desert Star both.
So was that Coach Clark and
Oh, yeah.
Regan out there?
Yep,
And
yep,
good dudes.
You know all them.
Yep, good
Yeah.
dudes out there.
They are.
And they are having their, I think they already had a middle school football previously, but they're running their first high school year. I think they,
Looks like
no
they won their
seniors,
first
yeah, no
game.
seniors yet, so I think they're playing a JV schedule their first year, which is pretty normal for most new high schools, and they're having a lot of success, a lot of fun.
They got their volleyball games going on in their new gym. So, hey, cheers to you guys.
Great job.
Great job. Great job.
Very exciting stuff.
Yeah, super
right.
excited. We are up for nominations, if you haven't heard. So, our Community Achievement Awards, we got, Finley got up for large business, and I got up for communications for our shows. So, this
Listen,
is,
I want
as
to
you
know, like view for view, who got more than Christy. That's what I want to know.
So, okay, yeah. I think it's a little different this year because I feel like I'm up against people that we are in the same category. You know, prior you're up against like the radio and the newspaper. That's a little challenging to beat. And Tri-State Wi-Fi, but this time I went in there. Okay, third time's a charm. Let's just say
Is it
it.
third time?
Christy's been
Let's
up
do it.
twice before.
That's right.
Yeah.
3 strikes, you're out?
So
Yeah.
I went in there.
We'll keep
went
trying.
in there ready
Oh,
to
okay.
take over, and I just had a lot to say. And I was like, "This is why we should be here.
Good.
We want to make a difference in this community, and I believe in our shows that we do in our spotlights."
Absolutely.
But Finley's up too, so that's exciting. And then we have the Denim Diamonds Awards going on, and you guys can still vote. So if you haven't seen it, go on my page. There's a little link, and you can vote for anybody you like to in the community. Of course, I would like your
All
vote.
right, so
for
I'm going to make
myself
somebody
and
mad.
Finley.
What is this, Christy? Fill me
I
in.
knew it.
So
Fill
this-
me in.
so this
Why
is
is there
like-
denim and diamonds?
This is like the Bullhead Area Chamber Community Achievement Awards.
Mm.
So the Community Achievement Awards is Laughlin, and then this is basically like the Bullhead one.
Yeah.
I know. So guess what? Finley is up for large business as well, and I am up for the Jan Ambassador Award, and I have never been nominated for this one before. So
Yeah, you might win it.
it's really exciting.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Thank you for that. You know, that's nominations from the community.
You know,
so.
you're kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big
I
deal.
just love this community, and I'm excited.
You know, I manifested it, so
Yeah.
Thank you.
Give Shane all the credit.
This guy.
I just been manifesting on the side
You've been
over
doing
here.
really good.
Yeah.
Well, let's go through some other events here, Christy. I'll kind of roll through them.
Go through them.
Here we
Go through them. Okay, so this is the Saturday. This is the Chiari event again. It's at Los Logos. It doesn't cost you anything. They have little snacks for you. There's a bunch of gifts that you can, or not gifts, but items that you can vote on and put tickets in. It is a walkers-friendly track. So if you're in a wheelchair, if you have strollers, if you're a little older and you're in a walker, you can do all of that. So enjoy this morning and get out there.
And we recently talked with them, so if you want more information, it's a great place to find it. Go find it on our, probably in our reels. Did you do it as a reel?
It's in under our videos, under Finley Facebook.
Check it out.
All right, then we got this.
No, I think that's old one.
Oh, that's an old one. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry. I got
It's all right.
this.
But listen,
bingo be bingoing, so.
there is a
I
lot
got
of
this.
videos going on. I wanted to talk about this.
That is creepy.
So this is the haunted house out in Oatman. Get yourself prepared. It's like the end of October, obviously, but
Listen,
Just the picture
We're gonna
scary.
try to
I was
get
just going
out
to say,
there.
listen, you're not going to get me out there.
I know.
No?
Well, I believe so.
Nope.
They pretty much shut the whole town down and they chase you. It's
Yeah.
pretty
It's
dramatic.
We should go out there and like make a mini movie out of it.
Do it.
You know, just like
We did talk
Christy
to
could
them.
be the like victim lady and just run around and get scared because she's gonna get scared
Well,
anyway. So
yeah. If you remember, we went out to the restaurant.
we get one of those cameras that just points in her face the whole time,
Oh, yeah, you should. It would be like the what was that?
like the
when we
found
were
footage
young?
video.
The one where
Blair Witch.
The Blair Witch Project. That is exactly. I am completely
Yeah.
a sissy Lala. There's nothing that I like about being scared. at
Yeah,
all.
no, me neither. Which actually, I don't know if I told you guys, I'm not going to be here in a couple weeks for a few days. But
Where are you going? What are you doing? What's happening? Do tell.
Benjamin's going to go visit a school that's like 20 minutes from where I grew up. And
Let's go.
although I'm not very festive, when I get back there and it's like fall weather and like we used to go do like corn mazes and hay rides and all this other stuff,
Reminds you.
I get like super
you're
pumped
right
for
in
it,
it.
you know. Like I don't know. I get like reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah,
So
it brings back memories.
I've been sending Benjamin like suggestions of things going
Things
on
to
in the
do.
area, and it's out in the country. Like this school is. It's 20 minutes from where I grew up. It's like less than an hour
Is
from
your
Pittsburgh.
brother close? Grandma?
It's 20 minutes from my grandma, my aunts, cousins.
Let's go.
I got cousins all over now,
How
I guess.
exciting
But
would that be?
Pittsburgh, here he comes.
I'm really
Listen.
excited for the pizza.
Is that where your
But-
love for pizza came?
I have no idea. But Benjamin's already like got it kind of earmarked some of the places we're gonna hit. So I'm like,
That's exciting.
my
Another
boy.
road trip for you guys.
yeah,
love it.
It'll be fun.
Well, talking about hay rides and corn things, Triple Farms is having a big Halloween event, so make sure that you're checking them out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This is the Kiwanis Corn Fest coming up. Great reminder. There's a lot of things going on in town this weekend, but I want to remind you when you
that
support
this
the
weekend?
Corn Fest. No, this and
I was not ready.
It's in October.
Golly.
But when you support I should say that a lot's going on that weekend. When you support the Corn Fest, remember that the money goes back to our local community. $42,000 went back to the students who helped out
Wow,
last year.
that's a lot.
Yes.
Very good.
So support Corn Fest. Oh, I wanted to throw this up for Michelle.
Oh,
She
yeah.
does the farmers market, the loaded and baked cookies. I mean, those are the best cookies
They look good.
ever.
Listen, why have we not had her on?
Yes. She doesn't like to talk. I
Listen,
begged her.
I say this with all due respect. I don't really want her to talk that much.
He just
I
wants
just
to
want her
eat
to bring some
cookies.
cookies.
Yeah.
You come on here and just
That's
sit
it.
here, and I'll just eat them. Christy
We're
will
gonna
talk
tell
for both
Michelle
of us.
she could just come in,
If we do
drop
this at, like,
cookies to us next Tuesday.
10 o'clock instead of 9, that'll be my lunch. I'll be happy as could be.
Michelle, are you out there?
Hello.
Bring us some cookies.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out how to do a spotlight on her. That might be a great idea.
There you
Of
go.
all the things that I strongly support, cookies is up there
Cookies is
pretty
it.
high. It's actually probably right above pizza. You
Well,
know?
talk about local business. You know, she's amazing. She's in town. She's quiet.
You wanna
so
hear my
don't-
embarrassing
she's not
veto?
like a crazy Christy.
Want to hear my embarrassing veto story for the weekend?
Yes. Wait. First of all, you
We
said you
definitely
weren't
do.
invited to the show, and I invited you to the show, and
That's
you
why
didn't
it's funny.
decline.
You got to put a little humor in there. I thought it was hilarious. So I had to go to Target last night. I was super grumpy about having to leave the house because. So I go in and I'm like, I'm just gonna go sit and eat real fast and then go home, right? So I go and I'm eating, and of course there's like, I know all the servers in there or whatever. So I'm sitting there, and so I start eating, and this lady starts joking, random lady over there about, well, we eat here too much. I said, oh yeah, me too. Like I get it. Something. And so then the server comes over and said, hey man, we ordered pizza today, this, that, the other thing. And she goes, you ate here twice in one day? And I'm sitting there by myself, like getting some quick dinner.
You're all-
And I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
like way too often.
Well, one of my questions to them was like, how many of your customers, I mean, they've been in town for 30 years. So how many of your customers are the returning ones? And they're like, oh, we have many. Shane's one. Like, he comes in, we already know. Get ready, Shane's in here.
Yeah.
XYZ.
They put your order in when you come in the
and
door.
I'm a little
But
bit
you've
of
been
a.
going there since you've been young was my point. Like, how
Yes.
many years have you been going? You get to grow with
I don't even
them.
want to talk about how
No,
long.
and that started when her parents owned it.
Yeah. So
pretty cool.
it was pretty funny, but I mean, I go there way too much, and they literally just asked me like
Supporting.
which one of my things I like.
If
them,
the kids
am
come
I
in,
getting?
they know it's probably different. If it's
Mhm.
just you.
It's actually awesome. Like it's one of the things that I love about going to places with consistency and the same people, same like quality service.
That's what else we talked about is that most of their employees have been with them a very
Yeah.
long time, which always speaks
As a
volumes
fat
to
guy,
the
it's super
employers.
embarrassing. But when you go into a place and you're like, a new person's helping you, and you're like, listen, I know this better than you do.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking to me like this
No,
for?
but-
Like,
You're
what are we
asking
doing?
me too many questions. Everybody
Yeah.
else knows my stuff.
I just want to like look around, and be like,
Hey, Susie.
help the new guy here. What are we doing? But so anyway, that's all the stuff that I appreciate and like about it. But
Well, another thing too about Vito's is if you think they only do pizza, you are wrong.
Mhm.
They made us their fish and chips.
Oh boy. That was
And they
excellent.
have numerous amount of different French fries, which is amazing. In their
They
ribs,
just added a couple things
when
too.
you
Steak
think
fries.
about ribs, you do not think about a pizza place. But I would say I'm going to go on record saying they are one of the best rib places in town, and I've never had them where you get like the inconsistency.
Funny you
of it.
mention ribs because I went off about ribs this weekend.
Oh, no.
I was like,
I saw
my
your-
daughter's out of town. Just me and Benjamin. We're gonna sit around and literally watch football for 12 hours today. And I'm like, I guess we haven't done ribs in a long time. We'll go do some ribs.
It was like
And
$25.
$25 for a rack of ribs.
Cannot.
I was like angry. I literally, this is also embarrassing. I'm on a roll today.
You had a moment at the grocery
I
store.
like just looked at it. Like that was the only thing I went for. And I was like,
No.
I ain't doing this. To hell with this.
Might
And
as
so
well buy the
I,
3 steaks for $35, $45.
I left. I just left. I said, to hell with this. Like, I'm leaving. And
Order 'em from Vito's.
I could have. ordered and delivered with a full meal from Vito's
Yeah.
for less than it would cost me. And then, like, if you ever smoked ribs, the foil, the flavoring, the sauces, like, we
It's like a 4-hour regimen of situations.
yeah. Dang, Jeff, you good. Look at that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was so mad. Like, 25 they used to be $9.
Dude,
Then
that
with like
is-
$14, you're like, all right, $25, like, you are out of your mind
No, it's ridiculous.
for some pig ribs. You crazy.
Yeah, when you put it that way.
Everybody's always like, oh, it's not that bad. Things aren't that. I'm like, it
Oh,
is
bull.
crazy out there.
It is.
Yeah.
You cannot walk out of the grocery store even for one dinner without spending $100.
For sure.
Yes.
All right, here's one for Shane.
Uh-oh.
Wicked bingo. Mojave Sunrise Rotary has been very good about their bingos and being very successful. Some of them reaching $15,000. We are over $100,000 being donated to the different people who are doing these bingos. So this one is actually for Mojave Sunrise Rotary, which goes right back into the children of this community. So please support us. You could buy a table. You can.
I believe that's when I'm going to be gone, the 18th.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, I will be there.
You know I'm not
and you
big
get to dress
on-
up, and there's costume.
You know I'm
get to
not
win a
big on
prize.
scheduling, so
I know.
I'm like, oh, yeah,
You're
Christy, I
warning me now.
forgot. I'm not going to be here
You're
for
warning me
something.
now.
Jeff, did you say that because you know I don't like bingo? Is that the...
And you don't like spooky, and you don't like bingo, so
I was sitting there thinking about it, and I was like, even when I was a little kid, and they're like, you have a fun day, and you played bingo, I was like, what, bingo? Like, this, you just sit there, and I'm like, well, you know, you had like the little, do
Heads
you
up,
remember you had the
7-Up
little,
Little
fans?
round-
diamond thing.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
all right.
I'm no fun forever.
Listen, I think you were born no fun.
I know you guys talked about it, but I did want to show the
Well,
flyer
I
for
love
it.
this because we are consistent in doing our supporting them in the kids zone. We've done it for many, many years. So again, Finley sponsors.
Get out there.
Yeah, this is a fun sponsorship for us. Like, whenever you try to, like, I don't know if you guys ever sponsored any of these events, but, you know, they kind of bring you a menu. Like, here's what we have, here's what you can do, here's the levels, or whatever. And usually 9 times out of 10, we go to, like, write whatever is for kids and see if that works for us because that's kind of where the fun is.
Yeah, it's a big fun zone too.
Like, I know everyone loves the beers, but, like, we
Guess
don't want
what?
to do that. We don't want to be like cars and beer. We want to do kids
Yeah.
and fun and, you know,
Slide.
That's where
Slide.
we
take
have
take
fun.
pictures and like the one year we set up the back of a truck with a like photo thing for like hay and pumpkins and
Little photo booth in the back.
we'd rather do
Listen,
that.
the kids are our futures. That's why
That's right.
we like to support them.
And everybody always said there's nothing for kids to do here and
Oh.
this and that. So like
So
you know
much.
when you kind of
Get a chance to help that out, huh?
yeah
All right.
It'll
And
be
next
fun.
up, last up, well, second to last up.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is the Bridge to Bridge First Responders Appreciation Day. This again is one of Mojave Sunrise's events with the cornhole. First responders down there in cornhole. They kind of do it the same day at the Mojave Valley Fort Mojave Park behind River Valley. Again, first responders. So they come out, they get lunch. You can put money in an envelope. Each first responder gets an envelope. Sometimes there's $20, sometimes there's $500. Just depends on what people want to put in there. But it's just a great day to give back to the community, and if you like to play cornhole,
Ah. And last but not least,
that's just talked about it. But
I
again,
know.
if you want to register, just get with Mojave Sunrise Rotary. There is still spots for table or for players. It's really a fun day, nice and easy.
there's a golf tournament coming up I'll show too.
oh my
There
lord
is
Last
a-
but not least,
a
sorry.
lot of golf tournaments. So what really happens right now is the golf tournaments come into play. all the mixers. So if you're bored at any point of during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there is something going on.
Yeah. But I feel like what this really is it was too hot to do anything for most of the summer, and everybody's like,
Catch
"It's
up.
go time. We gotta,
Catch up.
we gotta cram it all in now." So
Yeah.
that's kind of what we're experiencing, and we all know it's coming. You got to kind of pick your poison, and
You do. What I would like to say about the golf tournaments that are going up, you will see a ton of them right now. And I know they're a little pricier than just going and spending the day out on the golf tournaments, but all of those things go back to kids. The Casa one has one coming up as well.
most of them you have a chance to win your money back if you don't suck.
You're right.
Or if you're too good and you're too honest about your handicap, then you probably don't have a chance to win.
Most
but
of them, we do the hole-in-one. There's a chance to win a car. I mean, that's always nice.
yeah,
No cheating.
yeah, no.
cheating.
No cheating. It's insured. We have witnesses. It is a
There is witnesses.
I promise you, it is a big ordeal when we do these
It's
things.
legit.
There's a
And
camera on that car.
The insurance has gone up, so you're like, it's
Yeah.
it's a big commitment
We
when we
actually
do
have
it.
an
So
amazing team that goes out and watches watches you hit and watches the hole to make sure that everything is.
I feel like we should add some pressure and like set up a camera and do that where they like try and harass them
I
and
wonder if
screw
we
up the
would
tee
hear a lot
shot.
of cuss words
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
and throwing their thing.
Yes.
This is stupid.
It'd be hilarious.
Hey guys, guess who's watching the show?
Who?
Greg O'Gara.
Greg
Oh,
O'Gara,
Yeah.
What are you
the
doing?
goat O'Gara.
Oh, we
Yes.
were just talking about him.
Yeah. How you doing, Greg?
We still tell O'Gara stories all the time.
Yeah, we miss you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that you're on the golf, out there
Listen,
golfing and enjoying retirement.
O'Gara's out living he's been living a dream since he's been working. He just
That's right.
He had it
he
all
just had too
planned
much
out.
free time, so he came to the lot
He
every
got
once in a
bored.
while.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. O'Gara had worked for us for many, many, many years. Started the new store. We opened the used store. He ended up moving down there. And then, the guy had so many years in the business, starting in, I think his family was in the car business in Minnesota back in the day. And then he moved
Wow.
to Phoenix during, like, the boom era and was, like, in Scottsdale in the heyday.
Just living it.
And so he was up here, and he always kind of mentored the young guys on all the stuff that managers didn't want to do. Pick up the lot, pick up the keys, do this, do that. And
Don't
then when
just
O'Gara
sell.
left, we're like, man, who's taking care of the lot? This
Who's
is
telling him?
yeah. So
true.
we definitely miss O'Gara.
Yeah.
He had a great mustache.
He did.
He's a good guy.
Yep.
Is it time to grow out the beards because it's getting cold?
Yeah, it's time.
No shave November is it coming up?
So typically, I just stopped trimming my beard during football season.
Yeah.
And it's really more of like a tradition and a reminder than it is like a fashion statement or a necessity. It's not that cold, so
No.
but it is kind of like a tradition. So
I know you always get a little wild and be like,
Mhm.
okay, Shane, haircut and beard
it
trimming.
is getting to the point already where I'm like trying
Your
to
hair's
move
a little long, actually.
it out of my mouth here. 'Cause it's a problem, and I really don't like the goofy mustache
Just
shenanigans.
try it.
So
Come on, just
Nah.
do it.
I'm not a good
No.
trend follower.
That wouldn't look good on you.
And no, I'm not big on the
Not
shenanigans.
doing it.
No.
Not doing it. Well, just a reminder: we buy cars, we sell cars. Without you guys supporting us and buying cars,
Yeah,
we can't
and I'll tell you,
do
the
all
guys
the donating,
have been
so.
busy as hell. So I know, I believe you have our Facebook up, Argana. We could just cruise through. I know they've sold a bunch of cars. I think they did 7 on Saturday. Which, if you know, in the car business,
That's
for
a
us in
great
this time of
day.
year, it's busy because everyone's out doing stuff. They're taking advantage of the nice weather. They're doing all the
Yeah,
things.
All the sports
And,
games are
um,
going on.
Yeah. Oh, we watch a video of ourselves. Oh, that's awkward.
Well, we're live.
We can see how weird we could make it. Yeah. There's our new video with the
Oh my gosh.
chamber and the bee. There's a
They
little
are
behind the scenes.
Funny. I love it.
Yeah, it's a great partnership. They're a lot of fun. Steve's super talented, so he he does really great work.
He does.
That's a Bird took that picture, didn't he?
Because there's no people in it. Bird, you're missing the
Bird's always
people.
off center. That's how you know. Is that by Bird?
Yes.
I knew it. Always off center. Yep. So I went and watched the Toros this weekend. I know Bancroft's out there. His boys on a team, and it's fun to see support of new things that become long stand. There's a lot of things that are like borderline institutional that we helped support financially to get off the ground and stand on their own 2 feet, and hopefully that's another one. They're doing a lot of fun things, and it's kind of cool. They got the poor little girl out there holding the flag for the national anthem.
Oh.
And so I'm thinking it's kind of a long, the girl's out, her arms shaking,
The
so
wind's blowing it all over.
yeah, a lot of fun seeing that. And then of course, I love football, so it's
so
fun
many
to
memories.
watch. Yeah.
So many memories. Like, I know when you're in it, you feel tired and hot and exhausted, and these
Yeah.
seasons last forever.
Then when
but
you're out of it,
then-
you're bored out of your mind.
Yeah,
So.
now we're at this point in our lives, and like, what the
Yeah.
hell do we do with ourselves now?
Yeah,
Enjoy
look at that.
it.
It's so nice to see these people get in their cars. Like, you don't buy a car that often, so when you do, it's a big decision and commitment, and it's a lot of fun to see. Yeah, click through some of them pictures. Let's see what we got on there. A little EV Blazer.
Beautiful
My boy
cars.
Justin. That's a
Let's
sweet
go.
car. There's our illustrious background. So the crazy thing is, it's actually that's got to be. Is that a bird picture? It's off center. Was it?
Yes.
Nah.
We probably need to help him out.
Listen,
Listen, he can't
Bird
be
knows how to
the,
take a picture.
the king of selling cars and
If
a
he's the
great
king of
picture
selling
as
cars
well.
and not the king of pictures, I can live with that.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're winning.
If you sell one car a month and it's a great picture, there's probably a bigger problem.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I take it back. It's from Rick.
Ah.
Rick, I don't even know Rick. Do I know Rick? Oh, are we still hiring?
We are still hiring. We actually just hired a batch of people, probably in the last week. So it's a little bit of a process to get hired. So it's usually about a week for paperwork, background checks, things like that. And then we try to bring people on in groups so that we kind of train them together.
Yeah.
And Gonzo was kind of our trainer, so we're kind of figuring out a new training process.
Good old Gonzo. He's doing great out there.
Oh, Gonzo the Great! What a great idea! Whoever came up with that.
I was like, look at them carrying
Yeah.
it on. It's good.
Listen, I think it's awesome, and I also think it's cool that they have the time and resources to really like leverage
it
that
what it was.
properly.
Yeah.
So the one coming out of the pool was cool. I don't know,
Hilarious.
but I like the one where he's just randomly dancing. Like.
Listen,
I don't think I saw Gonzo dance in 10 years, and he's worked there for a month. He's dancing.
he's dancing.
Yeah,
Yep.
Must be happy.
We're always happy to see, our fellow friends and companions happy. Like
That's right.
that is what life is about. Got to do what's right for you. Sometimes that
Absolutely.
means changing what you're doing,
And dancing in a robe.
and dancing in a robe.
Okay.
I always thought like Gonzo the Great more of a magician than a wizard.
Like ding.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
got him. No, they
Listen,
went a
they're
whole
gonna
nother
they're gonna
direction.
they're gonna run with it. They're gonna do their own thing. So
We started it. Let them run with it.
yeah,
We
absolutely.
kind of start a lot of things.
We
Let's
do.
just be honest.
We're trendsetters.
I'm
We
not a
try to
trendsetter.
be. Listen, your ideas get us. Yeah.
Views.
He's the brains of it. He just gives us ideas, and I'm like, oh yeah, we can accomplish that, no problem.
Yep.
Jumping in a pool in October, sure.
That was one
yeah.
time, and it's nice in October. It's not that bad. Not that
Get
bad.
over it, Christy. Get
Yeah.
over it.
Listen, it's
No,
worth it.
in all honesty, jumping in the water usually means a fun day, whatever we're doing. I mean,
Yeah.
last time we were out at Topok,
Yeah.
Yep.
Some of those videos are really good too. It's fun to see. It's fun to see people enjoy them, and then me, I peruse the comments,
Well, can I say this?
and you see people that are like, "Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, let's check that out. Oh, that should be fun. Hey, I love this place. Like, it's kind of
Yes.
fun to see."
We are at 3 years this month.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
God
3
dang.
years. Woo!
Yes, our community spotlights hit 3 years this
I'm
month.
gonna start aging myself like a tree. You check the rings. I'm gonna start checking like gray hairs for. Oh, this is when we started this. This is that. That's gonna be my.
Yeah,
my
I just
gauge.
cover mine up. I don't even have gray hairs.
I just mentioned that I'm never doing that. Like when my beard is gray,
You
it's
just do the
gray.
mustache part.
Especially if we keep doing this weird lighting filter thing. Like I don't see that much gray.
No, it's
kinda
great.
nice.
Yeah, it looks good.
I also have a shirt that's way too big today, and I feel really uncomfortable in it.
Well, it looks nice. It's just bigger.
Yeah,
it's not
I
your
don't like it.
schmedium that you're used
I prefer a
to.
schmedium. I really prefer a schmedium.
That's so funny.
By
Well,
schmedium would mean 2XL. Thank you, Christy. That's
No problem.
appreciate it. It's a 3XL.
Let's be honest. If you could cut the sleeves off of all of them,
If I
that's
could never
exactly
wear
what
sleeves
you would
again,
do.
if I could find a place where I could wear like
Sleeveless.
sleeveless shirts,
Just
Tank
work
top.
at
and
the
then when it's
gym.
cold, throw a hoodie on, I'd be the happiest person. It's
Will you
crazy
ever-
how much
will
I
you ever
hate
work
wearing
at the gym?
sleeves. No.
What if you retire and work at the gym?
Do what? Just sit there and
Do
Yeah.
nothing.
swipe. Have a good workout.
Get old.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Say
either
that
a
too.
Walmart greeter or a
Well,
gym greeter.
I guess
What do you want to
yeah.
do?
It'd be the meathead detransition out of professional
Hey.
life.
Do you need some help with that ice?
Look big, brother. Good job. I could do it.
This is going
man.
to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just I met somebody who said, "Hey, Christy, I'm 60. So now, when you turn 60, you are happy to be alive, and you're just waiting for retirement. When you hit 40, you're like, ugh. When you hit 50, you're like, ugh. But she's like, when you hit 60, it's a whole nother level of excitement.
It's true.
I've taken on a active role in trolling 30-year-olds who bitch about being old. I'm like, 40's coming, baby. Get ready.
Wait for it.
It gets worse before it gets
The
better.
body works good at 30. When you hit 40, it's a whole nother level.
I don't even want to talk about it. I'm supposed to go to the doctor's tomorrow, too.
This guy.
It's been like a
You're
year.
I was going to say,
It's been
you're
like a year with my show. At this point, I'm just going to run it till the
you
freaking
did
wheels
wait
come off.
a little too long, and
Yeah,
you
because
continue
most
to
of the time,
lift.
stuff just works itself out.
All right.
Sorry, not when you're 40. Sorry,
Not when you're 40. You ain't wrong.
Anyone else experiencing this?
Listen, don't be tagging me in any of this 40-year-old stuff. I'm aware, but I don't really want to.
I don't really want to.
Yeah,
be
I don't
in
want
it.
to be in it every day, So, but
Well, thank you guys for showing up.
Yeah.
Enjoy the fall season. We're in it. October's
enjoy
just
that
around
cool
the
107 on Wednesday.
corner.
Our sense of
on.
temperature is so warped.
Listen, we appreciate the cool mornings.
Literally, people are like, "Oh,
even though
it's,
you have to dress.
it's not
for
warm
winter
enough
in
to
the
boat."
morning
You're
and
like, "It's
summer in the
100
afternoon.
degrees."
Oh
I
yeah,
know.
that's kind of
It's
like the April
crazy.
time too, when it becomes so nice that you do hit the river. It's still cold, but it's just
Yeah.
nice.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey guys, thank you for showing up today. Thank you
Thursday?
for the support. We appreciate you. Thursday we are going to Drip Medic for the show. Be
So
exciting.
Shakar,
Are you going to get some stuff done at Drip Medic?
Well, it's for the show, so
Well,
you never know.
She might. All
I
right.
mean, did
I feel
you
like
see
you
our,
get enough. I think you should give me some.
Okay.
Yeah.
You come with us.
You want to?
Yeah, I want some magic. Give me some magic.
Come on
Listen,
in.
If you are feeling weak, tired, exhausted, you give them an hour and you are feeling better.
So Benjamin was sick before the first game of the year. Already sick before the game. Sent him to get a shot, get a thing.
B12
and
probably.
whatever. I don't know. And so he thugged it out through the game. Then ended up breaking his collarbone. It was like, maybe you should have been
Maybe you
sick.
should've
I
been
don't know. God dang, you just can't catch a break sometimes. So
You cannot. Hey, that reminds me. Life is heavy, so be kind out there.
That's right.
Smile, give the hug, say hello.
don't hug me.
If you drive a Jeep, wave at everybody.
If you drive
Throw
a
it-
wave at everybody.
Throw a duck at someone's head, right? Is that what it is? No.
All right. We're out of
We
here.
need to start
Hey,
a
nice
Chevy
Jeep.
thing.
Ah.
We need to start a Chevy
Yeah.
thing. Throw a rock.
Throw a duck at someone's head.
We better get out of here before we get in trouble.
Have a good day, guys.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you for showing up.
See you
We
Thursday.
appreciate you. Shop local, support local.
Woo.